Hey guys, it's Micmic, and this is a world record first room challenge on Nuketown Zombies. And this is round 26. This is the world record from the day I played this game. And the previous world record was 16 or something like that. But anyways, if people don't know what a first room challenge is, it's also called No Doors Challenge. And it's basically the most widely popular Nazi Zombies challenge that started off in Black Ops 1. And so if you're new to zombies, so it's basically the only rule is don't open up any doors. AKA you stay in your spawn, or the first room is what people call it. So otherwise we get to round 26 as I said before. And right here, hold this thought. Beautifully done by Micmic. Yes, I barely get out of that 180 jumping trick shot in backwards with my 10 sensitivity, only way that was possible. Like always use 10 sensitivity, it'll always save you. But anyway, so on Nuketown, first rooms are a little different than most maps, because most maps you don't get Juggernog in the first room, you usually just get Quick Revive. But Nuketown has 4 random perks spawning locations, so it does make it a little harder. You have to have some luck of the draws with the perks / pack-a-punch that you can get in the perk locations. And so we were lucky enough. Oh, so basically Nuketown is broken up like this. There's 4 perks spawn, like the perk or the pack-a-punch, it could be either or, and there's 4 of those in the starting room, and then there's 5 or 6 others in the areas you have to open up. And so basically we got pretty lucky because we get Jug as the first perk, and because we got Jug is the reason why we even did the first room. Otherwise we would have just done a normal Nuketown game, gone for high rounds, but because we got Jug right in the starting room in a nice and easy spot to get to, we decided to try for this first room. The second perk we got was the Pack-a-Punch, another very you need that pretty much for this. I mean, you don't need to do it, you can just do it with unupgraded M14s, but it'll take so much longer, and the Colts are nice to get out of sticky situations and things like that. And also, so this is a highlight video. I mean, it's kind of like a little montage of all the good parts that happened during this first room run. And the previous record to this was only around 14 or 16, but I think they did have Jug, I'm not positive, but even with Jug, I mean, it is not hard having all 3 to 4 of your teammates inside the first room. And also the solo world record for first room Nuketown, and it was with Jug, is by Relaxing End, and he got to round 21. So my team gained to round 26. I'd have to compare that to that's a fairly good world record that we set, and I think that this might stay the world record for quite some time. Because not many, like in Black Ops 1, a lot of people did first rooms, but in Black Ops 2, people haven't really started trying for them yet, so that's it. Oh, and here's the next point, is that we got double tap as our third perk spawning, and that was the last one we got. We got 3 out of the 4 locations. That is called Amazing Luck, and we got the perks that count the most, because double tap, as in Black Ops 2, is a lot different than Black Ops 1. It increases bullet damage by this. If you shoot one bullet, only one bullet, if you shoot a bullet, only one is getting subtracted from your bullet count or your magazine, but in reality, you are actually shooting 2 shots. So if you shoot one of these single-fired weapons, you'll hear 2 shots come out of the weapon, and you only press the trigger once. And that's why double tap is absolutely amazing. It's like pack-a-punching your gun all over again, and it is like a must. It's not a must for first room challenge, but it's a must if in one of your 4 perks that you get to choose for absolutely. And but the only downside to double tap is that when you have upgraded Mustang and Sally's like all of the players in the game do, it screws up our hit indication and our count. Because obviously if you're playing zombies and you take 2 hits, you notice those 2 hits, and then you have to wait or 2 or 3 hits even, you have to wait before you take your 4th, because 4th hit and you're down, or you're possibly bloody if you have good luck. And with the Colts, if you splash damage yourself one time, it actually counts for 2 hits because of this double tap. And so that literally got me around 5 downs just by itself. I am not used to this new double tap rule, so it really screws up with your mind and things like that. Right here, this is one of the downs, and just very, Nuketown is very close quarters when you're trying to travel from one half to the other half, and they make you, if you don't have that truck open, which we can't because it's a first room, they make you have to travel through these like, look at this. I can't go past them even though it seems like there's enough room. And I actually like that Treyarch did that. It makes the map harder, and even though it's like it seems like there's enough space to pass through too, there's actually not. If you get a zombie stuck in those little narrow passages, then you're screwed. And even going between the buses like I just did, that is also hard. And so here's a mid-round recovery. With it's kind of annoying that double tap spawned there instead of the other location, because getting under this garage. Oh, by the way, the garage doesn't count as a separate room. It's also included in the spawn because you don't have to buy any doors. So that's illegal in case any of you were wondering. And right here, it's the end of the round, and me and AC are just, you know, boxing with this zombie right here. And oh, by the way, the players, in case you missed it, was Pro AC, Deducted Tig, and me, the Micmic. And so right now we accidentally killed a zombie, and Deducted Tig is AFK. He's not at his controller, and he went upstairs to get something. I forgot what. And so the round's starting. It's round 25. We're on the world record first room, and we don't really have, we can't really do much because I only have, if you notice, I only have 42 Colts left, and Colts are very valuable. And then I see the max ammo, so then I'm like, oh crap, I should have sprayed more Colt, but it was a little late. I had to let him go down because I also splash damaged myself twice, so I had to make sure I didn't die. Right there is magnificently played by Pro AC. He goes in for that revive. He was completely screwed, and I saved him completely with my spraying the Colt, and we get the max ammo with Dantig, or Deducted Tig, back standing straight up on his feet, which was absolutely amazing considering he was, and then he came back from being gone, and so we just got back on track. Nice recovery by Dantig. And also, in case you were wondering what the strategy, oh no, I get out of that part. In case you're wondering on the strategy for this first room, pretty much we broke up into 3 separate courses. Obviously, you saw me doing my course. Oh, by the way, this is the other narrow passage that's like the 3rd time I was killed by one of these narrow gaps, and it honestly seems like you can get through it, but you cannot. So don't try it. You just have to back up and let the zombies pass. You know, gotta be courteous to those zombies. They get the right of way. Anyway, so the strategy we're using was where I was rape trained. That's where one guy was at. That was originally Pro AC's, but then me and him switched because I was having difficulty with Pro AC's course, which is probably the hardest because you get the most zombies. And that says something, that AC's a good zombie player. And then Dante got the course where you just go around the jug machine and the sign or whatever you want to do. And this is an amazing recovery. Right now, for some reason, he goes AFK in the garage, and then 2 zombies jump down in the rooftop. And we're like, oh no, we make it. Yeah, we had to crawl through those zombies. Right here, we were screwed, and max ammo. Maximo, I mean. And the nuke saves me from the narrow gap once again. That narrow gap, man, I always get stuck up in it. Oh, and in case you were wondering, you do have to keep that truck closed. I don't know if I mentioned that, but the armory, the little armor truck with all the claymores and Galvan Knuckles and Semtex and Bowie Knife and AK, that stays closed, gentlemen, or ladies and gentlemen. And so it's round 25. There's only one more round left, and we end up going down, just like natural causes, really. Just a normal down, I guess. We all screwed up our courses. Proisi went in to revive Dantig, and he wasn't able to get that revive. In other news, I'm actually submitting this video to Zommunity, which is a nice little zombie community that was started not too long ago. And I hope that it gets uploaded to this. I'm hoping, so I can get noticed a little bit more, find some better players to play with. Obviously, previously I was a world record holder for most revives in one game, until it was broken by somebody unknown, but the world record right now is 217. And so I lost that world record, but this is a nice record to replace that. And I know you may be thinking like, it's just a zombie challenge, it's not really a world record, but first rooms are highly recognized by the zombie community. They appear all over. So many zombie players do these types of challenges. It's just really that not many have done them yet because the game is so brand new. Nuketown was just released for the public the weekend that I did this, so it's actually round 26 is pretty high round for the amount of time that this map has been released. And I come over here to pick up Mr. Tig. And another thing, I'll be uploading, right now it's final exam week, so I haven't uploaded video for around 2 weeks. It's actually like about a week. But still, that's a long time for me to not upload a video. I try to upload one every week, and it's just that with all the papers and studying I've had to do, I've been busy. But don't worry, because Friday is the last day before Christmas vacation, and that is gonna be gonna be fun. This winter break. It's gonna be a lot of zombies here. And hopefully I already know for sure that I'll be doing a lot of co-op high rounds, solo high rounds, and yeah, that's a lot. And also another video that I'm getting prepared to upload is a camping strategy on transit zombies. Me and my team, we probably found literally the best camping strategy for transit. I mean, probably most of you, like, obviously camping and rape train are just on such, like, they're just completely different ways to play zombies, and obviously rape train is for getting to high rounds, and camping is more for having an amazing amount of fun in Nazi zombies. And me and my friends, we probably found the best spot. Probably a lot of you have been using the Pack-a-Punch, I mean not the Pack-a-Punch area as a camping spot. Also the AK is also a kind of good one. Knock there is okay, and I forgot the last one that I lost. Oh, I don't know, the diner, yeah, the diner was like the first camping spot found. But I'm thinking that me and my friends found the best one ever, and I'll be uploading that very soon. And also I have another gigantic amount of revives in one zombie game. 93 revives on Nuketown. It was like my third run of the map, and it was all with randoms because my friends didn't have the map yet. And I can't believe I get 93, and it was very, very hectic. The randoms were literally there was one with me, which was on one side of the map, and the other two were on the other. And I was going back and forth, jumping through my windows, trick shotting all around the zombies, and spinning, and oh, it was a great time. But that's pretty much it, guys. We end up dying very shortly at round 26. So this has been the world record for the first room challenge on Nuketown. I'm Micmic, and this is my crew, and I'm out.